The video you just saw has been seen by millions of people. It chronicles how to squat in a place like Portland, Oregon, with lax squatting laws. We tracked down the man in the video, George McCleary, and found out he's a realtor, owner of McCleary Realty and Development, with us now. Does this actually happen?
Oh, yeah, it's a very real thing, and not just in Portland. It's a nationwide problem, maybe even worldwide problem.
Yeah, we've gotten some of the headlines from around the country. Squatters take over 1,200 homes in Atlanta, open illegal strip clubs. Cities with squatters issues: New York, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, among others, because of these lax laws. You chronicled in your video, which I would encourage anybody to go out and watch, and we'll put it on our Twitter page and on War Notes as well. But you chronicle basically a couple of things you have to do that appear to be illegal, right? You have to forge a lease agreement to be able to show to the cops. You have to put utilities in your name, which sounds an awful lot like fraud. Why don't people who do this get charged with crimes?
So by the time everything's all said and done, you've got somebody who's moved into your house, put the utilities in their name, moved in some furniture and a couple friends, and so to a police officer, it looks real enough, and they don't want to throw somebody out on the street that maybe might have a lease agreement, so they got to make a judgment call, and it therefore becomes a civil matter instead of a criminal matter. But these are criminals that are doing this, and they are committing crimes, all of which you just listed.
All right. I want to play one more clip from your video just to sort of give people an idea of how you laid this out. Take a look.
I called the utility companies and had the utilities put in my name. I'm not going to pay them, but they don't know that. When the owner showed up, I politely explained that this was my house now and they need to leave. So they call the police and I show them my lease agreement and the utility bills, and they tell the owner that this is a civil matter and they've got to sue me.
Is it squatters' rights? What is the situation?
So first thing, let's call these people what they are. These people are trespassers, and that nomenclature is important when you're talking to the police, to a judge, to a lawyer. Squatters have rights, unfortunately, under the laws, not just in Portland, but nationwide. But these people are criminal trespassers. They're entering unlawfully into a property and claiming it as their own, and that's against the law.
All right, so has this actually happened to you? Is that why you did the video?
It's not happened to me personally, but it's happened to a number of close friends and colleagues. And every single time, it's a very expensive, very painful process to get these people out. Sometimes you can claim criminal trespass and get them out very quickly, but more often than not, these are more sophisticated criminals and they stick it out for the long haul.
And they kind of understand how to walk right up to the line, not necessarily of illegal, because they've crossed the line of illegal. They've showed up at a place that isn't theirs. They've gotten in it. They've trespassed. They've forged a lease agreement. But what is the line that they know not to cross so they don't get prosecuted?
Unfortunately, it's not up to them whether or not they get prosecuted. It's up to the judicial system. And the line that they walk is that they just claim, and they're lying, that all of this stuff is legitimate. And in civil court, there's not a criminal element being discussed in civil court. It's only a disagreement between two parties.
Yeah, but isn't falsifying a lease agreement fraud?
It absolutely is, and they should be prosecuted, but it rarely, if ever, happens.
How much of that has to do with just, for lack of anything else, the prosecutors in Portland?
I think it has a lot to do with it. We have a very weak prosecutor. Mike Schmidt is, I think, going to lose the next election because he's soft on crime. And in jurisdictions where people know they can get away with crime, they're much more likely to commit crime. And so I'm very much in favor of a new DA who's actually going to prosecute these type of crimes.
All right, so George, what is it for you and your fellow realtors and investors and everything else to do other than make some really good YouTube videos?
First thing is make a great YouTube video that gets a lot of engagement. Second is get yourself got that covered. Get a security system. You can get ones with motion detectors, relatively cheap. You can get notified if anybody enters your property. You can give vendors codes. Fortify it with extra locks. Don't use a cheap lockbox, and just protect yourself, because especially in a jurisdiction like Portland, it's up to you. You're on your own. You got to protect yourself.
An ownership society, you're on your own. I've heard that one before. George, thank you very much. Let us know when you make your next video, all right? You're going to become our resident YouTube squatter realty expert.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.